Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Monday. We've got 10 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Yeah, we'll hop in it here. It's been a rough couple days here, so hopefully we can bounce back, start the week off right here. First matchup, we got the San Francisco Giants versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at -150. The Giants +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Giants coming into this matchup 54-46. Detroit 45-54. Pitching for the Giants is Ross Stripling with an ERA of 5.92. Pitching for the Tigers is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 5.25. Stripling, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Skubal, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, the Giants on a 5-game losing streak, coming off 3 straight losses against Washington. Detroit coming off a Padres win. Giants 1-4 on the road against Detroit. 1-4 against Detroit. They've really struggled against Detroit here. Coming off a pretty horrible Washington series. Did not play well. I think you're getting good value out of the Giants today as an underdog. And I think I'm going to take Giants +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -115. Baltimore +105 with the over-under at 9.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 61-38. The Phillies 53-46. Pitching for Baltimore is Dean Kramer with an ERA of 4.80. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA of 3.06. Kramer, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 1 strikeout. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Baltimore coming off back-to-back Tampa Bay wins. The Phillies coming off a Cleveland win. You're looking at Baltimore 8-1 on the road, playing very good on the road here. 4-2 straight up against the Phillies. Pretty even pitching matchup. I think you're getting a good value on the Orioles today as an underdog, and I'll take Baltimore +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Washington Nationals. Washington opening up as home favorites at -140. Colorado +120 with the over-under at 9. The Rockies coming into this matchup 39-60. The Nationals 41-58. Pitching for the Rockies is Jake Bird with an ERA of 4.03. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 4.97. Bird, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Rockies coming off a Miami loss. Washington coming off 3 straight Giants wins. Nice sweep. All underdog wins there. Played very well in that series. Colorado is just 1-4 on the road against Washington here. And I kind of like the Nationals at home. Coming off 3 straight great games against the Giants. And little momentum coming into the series against the Rockies. And I think I'm going to take the Nationals at home. Next matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at -200. Kansas City +170 with the over-under at 8.5. Royals coming into this matchup 28-73. The Guardians 49-50. Pitching for the Royals is Ryan Yarbrough with an ERA of 5.21. Pitching for the Guardians is Logan Allen with an ERA of 3.21. Yarbrough, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Allen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. He's coming off 3 straight 0-run games. He's been great on the mound for the Guardians. The Royals on a 5-game losing streak right now. Guardians coming off a Phillies loss here, but the Royals 1-5 on the road against the Guardians, 2-7 straight up against the Guardians here. Love Allen on the mound today, and I'm going to take the Guardians at home. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Minnesota Twins. The Seattle Mariners versus the Minnesota Twins. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -110. Minnesota +100 with the over-under at 8. Seattle coming into this matchup 50-49. The Twins 53-48. Pitching for Seattle is Luis Castillo with an ERA of 3.12. Pitching for the Twins is Kenta Maeda with an ERA of 5.10. Castillo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 11 strikeouts. Maeda, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Seattle, coming off a Toronto loss. Minnesota on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a 3-game White Sox sweep. They are 8-3 at home right now. Pretty even pitching matchup, and I think Twins are a good underdog here, and I'll take Minnesota +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers opening up as home favorites at -110. The Reds +100 with the over-under at 9. Reds coming into this matchup 55-46. The Brewers 55-45. Pitching for the Reds is Graham Ashcraft with an ERA of 5.77. Pitching for the Brewers is Colin Rea with an ERA of 4.64. Ashcraft, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Rea, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Reds, they're on a 5-game winning streak right now, playing well despite that big losing streak they were on. They struggled last time against the Brewers in that series. We'll see how well they do today. Ashcraft coming off some good starts on the mound here, and I think the Reds can bounce back in this series after they played horrible in that series prior. They're 15-3 on the road, so very good on the road on this stretch, and I'm going to take the Reds +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Houston Astros. Rangers opening up as road favorites at -110. Houston +100 with the over-under at 9. Rangers coming into this matchup 59-41. The Astros 56-44. Pitching for the Rangers is John Gray with an ERA of 3.31. Pitching for the Astros is Brandon Bilak with an ERA of 3.46. Gray, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Bilak, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Rangers coming off an LA win, Houston coming off an Oakland win. Rangers 5-15 on the road against Houston, 5-12 against the Astros. They really struggled against the Astros here. Pretty even pitching matchup. I think I'm going to take the Astros +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -260. The Pirates +210 with the over-under at 8.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 43-56. The Padres 48-52. Pitching for the Pirates is Quinn Priester with an ERA of 11.81. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA of 4.36. Priester, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Darvish, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. The Pirates coming off an LA loss. The Padres coming off a Detroit loss. The Pirates 4-16 on the road. They are not a good road team here. Priester only pitched 1 time this season, gave up 7 runs in his start. Don't love that here. Darvish coming off a 0-run game, which is nice. And yeah, I think I'm going to roll with the Padres at home. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Looking at this game, this was the only game I can't find a line on. I'll look and see if I can find anything right now. It is a nighttime game, so I'm sure it'll be released later on in the day. Yeah, don't see any lines for this game, but I do have some pitching info. Pitching for the Cardinals is Adam Wainwright with an ERA of 7.66. Pitching for the Diamondbacks is Riley Nelson with an ERA of 4.82. Wainwright, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Nelson, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Cardinals coming off 3 straight Cubs losses. Arizona on a 4-game losing streak. They're 2-8 in their last 10. They've definitely been struggling here. I have a feeling St. Louis is probably going to be a favorite in this one. Not in love with Wainwright. I mean, he's given up 17 runs in his last 3 starts. It's been pretty rough for Wainwright, and yeah, I think if Arizona's the underdog here, I think I'm gonna take Arizona plus 1.5 at home. In the last matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -120. Toronto plus 100 with the over/under at 9.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 55-45. The Dodgers 57-41. Pitching for Toronto is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 3.39. Pitching for the Dodgers is Michael Grove with an ERA of 6.40. Barrios, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Grove, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Toronto coming off a Seattle win. Dodgers coming off a Rangers loss. Toronto 0-5 against the Dodgers. Haven't been able to really beat them head-to-head here. Pretty even pitching matchups. Both pitchers pitching very well in their last few games here. I like the Dodgers at home. Toronto just has not been able to win in LA, and I'm going to lean with the Dodgers at home in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Monday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a good one.